When it comes to Superman, I'm about to get a lot of hate for what I'm about to say. Zack Snyder should not have directed Man of Steel. God damn. That shit pains me to say because I love Zack Snyder. Man of Steel is my shit. Batman v Superman has influenced a lot of comic book media for the last 10 years. I consider Zack Snyder's Justice League a fucking masterpiece. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, Zack Snyder was not the person to kick off a DC universe. Because it was pretty evident even from Man of Steel that nobody, absolutely no one was fucking with Zack Snyder's vision. Zack Snyder's universe was too dark and too grounded. It was the complete polar opposite of what the MCU was at that time. And after the self-seriousness of Nolan's Batman films, I think a lot of people just wanted something that lightened the mood. Before people started complaining about it, everybody liked the fact that Marvel movies used to have a lot of quips and crack jokes and were actually funny. Zack Snyder sought to do something bold and different with these characters. He wanted to deconstruct the idea of Batman, deconstruct the idea of Superman. No matter how much that concept interests me and how that speaks to my own creative taste, it seems like general audiences didn't want these two power fantasies to be broken down. They wanted to continue to live in the fantasy. Batman v Superman came right at the time Trump was elected into office. There was a lot of shit happening politically that made a lot of people cynics. And to have a character that's supposed to be the beacon of hope and justice be as cynical as we are was not flying. But when you've got something like Batman v Superman juxtaposed with Captain America Civil War, you can see why everybody loved Captain America Civil War. Captain America Civil War was also kind of rooted in cynicism, but there was enough bright colors and jokes to lighten that subject matter. If WB really wanted to compete with Marvel, they should not have gone with Zack Snyder's version of Superman. I think James Gunn is the safest bet, but I also think James Gunn is creative enough to bring something interesting to the table. Whether you believe it or not, I believe him and Zack Snyder are actually similar in a bunch of ways. It's just that James Gunn can actually put out something that the mainstream audience will get behind. Zack Snyder might not have been the right choice to lead the DCU, but he was perfect for me.